So before we start talking about Six Flags Great Adventure, I want to address today's news about the Six Flags Park being opened in Saudi Arabia and the world's tallest, fastest, and longest coaster, Falcon's Flight. I mean, I'll believe it when I see it. The animation looks absolutely ridiculous how it jumps up on the mountain and then goes through a giant elongated tunnel and then ends with giant inversions. We've seen plans come and go before, especially with Six Flags overseas, and with this supposedly opening in 4 years, I'm skeptical about it. But if it does come true, seriously, what the heck, Six Flags? Your US parks get 40 free spins and this park gets a coaster that must cost over $100 million? But anyway, on to Six Flags Great Adventure and its 2020 coaster. The park has been dropping teasers on Twitter since August 14th, and as of Monday the 26th, they had dropped 5 hints plus 2 bonus clues, with one more coming on Wednesday, right before the official announcement. So what can we tell from these hints? Each clue has a letter highlighted. At first, people thought the number of letters highlighted was important, but as the clues rolled in, it seems like they just wanted us to focus on one letter per clue, and would highlight the letter wherever it appears in the clue. These letters are C, R, E, Y, and S, which doesn't appear to mean anything significant, even if scrambled out of order, but there will be one more clue on Wednesday, and that will provide one more letter. The first clue is a centuries-old legend of myth or reality features a villain of complex duality. One of the rumors is that we could be looking at a Premier Rides launch coaster like West Coast Racers over on the East Coast, and this clue uses the word duality, which fuels that rumor. However, bonus clue 2 says that there is only one. You won't be seeing double when the 6 clues are done, which suggests that the dueling coaster is off the table. The second clue ties in with the first one in terms of theming, stating, "This creature never sees the light. It's always stalking in the night. Is that a shadow that you see? A haunting vision in the trees." One of the other rumors is that this would be called Jersey Devil, and both clues 1 and 2 seem to support this theme. The first bonus clue just says 12, which could mean anything out of context. Some people are thinking 12 inversions, maybe 12 airtime moments. They already have 13 coasters, so it can't be in reference to their coaster count. If it was a dueling launch coaster, the 12 inversions could be possible. If it ends up being an RMC Raptor or a T-Rex, then maybe 12 airtime moments or even possibly 12 inversions. Or it could have something to do with the story that goes along with the Jersey Devil theme. Clue 3 reads, "Better together or go it alone. How you face your fears is a choice of your own." And this is pretty cryptic. Could they be referencing a dueling coaster here? Or maybe a single rail since you ride those alone in a single row? But why would they give you the option? This one is tough. So let's jump to clue 5. Slither or soar? Which one do you like more? Either one can explain, but neither one's in the name. And the first thing that immediately jumps out is Dueling Dragons in China, an Intamin dueling coaster where one side is a sit-down coaster and the other is an inverted coaster, and that opened a couple months ago. This does not seem like a Six Flags move because this would be an expensive investment from a company that they haven't worked with in almost a decade. But the news about Falcon's Flight actually makes this seem more likely because they would get Intamin to build that, and they may be looking at Intamin to build this at Great Adventure. If this is the option, it could have 12 inversions total. The one in China has 4 per side with a total of 8, so all they would need is 2 more per side to reach 12. But with the bonus clue 2 stating that there's only one, you won't be seeing double when the 6 clues are done, it seems like this is unlikely unless this is in reference to this being a totally unique ride and not a clone, and has nothing to do with the dual tracks. Backtracking to clue 4, it talks about the ride's location. The mystery of where we'll find it is clear. No mountain or dell, but there's Dippin' Dots near. It's dark and foreboding, no squint in your eye. Rivers once flowed here, but they since run dry. And it seems very likely that this will be back by Nitro, where the Bugs Bunny Seaport is, back by Congo Rapids. The Riptide log flume used to run through the seaport, which could be the reference to the rivers running dry, or they could be possibly removing Congo River Rapids for this ride. Either way, it sounds like it will be in the back of the park, and there's a Dippin' Dot stand back there, so it's consistent with the clue. The other part of bonus clue 2 reads, "Kiddie or water ride, Intamin, Mac, or RMC?" So far, we've only confirmed the location of where it will be. This could be a real clue or some throwaway line to toss us off the trail. RMC rhymes with B, which is why it was in that order. But does this mean it will be one of those three manufacturers? I tend to think not, but with a launch coaster or RMC single rail being the two biggest rumors, it makes sense that it could definitely be an Intamin, Mack, or RMC. Though Intamin and Mack launch coasters have been outside of Six Flags' budget for years, unless they have a big change of heart in their business model, it seems like Premier or S&S are more up their alley. Given all the clues, something like Dueling Dragons in China makes the most sense, but I just can't see Six Flags pulling the trigger on that level of an investment. Then again, Great Adventure is one of their major parks and is in need of a new headline attraction. Plus there's the whole Falcon's flight thing in Saudi Arabia, which doesn't sound like something Six Flags would do either, so who knows. So that's all I have for now. Stay tuned for the Six Flags 2020 announcement video on Thursday, where all of this will be sorted out. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys all next time.